Hey, welcome back. It's been a few days. I just got in from outside and it's about 20 degrees with a wind chill feels like -4. So it's actually warmer today. But so I was just sitting here thinking I was outside and I use sunglasses, which are like my range glasses slash driving sunglasses. And a lot of people have problems with like fogging up. So I looked up a few things online. There's like you can use shaving cream. You can buy the fog packets, or you can use dish soap. So I tried the shaving cream. It didn't work that well. It's so fogged up. It was maybe like 25% less foggy. But the Dawn dish soap actually did work pretty well. So I just smothered it on both sides of the lenses back and forth. Let it sit for like 10 minutes and you wipe it off. There's still, like residue because I put a lot on there. So you just take a dry washcloth, and you just, every 10 minutes or so, take a little bit off and a little bit off, but you buff it. You want to do it lightly. So I went out today and walking around, and actually they worked really well. Now they did fog up a couple times, so that's because I was wearing my chamois and covered my mouth and my nose, because I don't have a scarf really. But like around here it would fog up, but it's also because I pushed it in really close to my face. So the trick is, when you have like a scarf or mask that's not like a full mask, you kind of want to let it breathe through here, and you pull it away from you. Pull it away from your face and hold it down your nose. And that will ventilate the heat. But it worked really well, better than I expected. So I think the worst it got was like maybe like 80% clear. So it's really good, considering that these are just like $5 Walmart glasses. I mean, these aren't nothing. So use dish soap during the winter to take the fog off your lenses and glasses as you're walking around and whatnot. Also, with wind, anything, in my opinion, over 50 miles per hour, you probably want to wear some kind of like windbreaker, soft shell, plasticky vinyl thing over, like your coat, like a fleece lining. It works really well because while you're wearing cotton or fleece or whatever, that wind can still kind of get into you, through the, kind of like the shirt here, the mesh. If you wear like some kind of windbreaker shell, I mean, there's plenty of people that do like survival outdoor stuff that are far more better at this than I am. Far better at this than I am. So go to their channels, like Survival Lily. She's a really good one. Anyway, so yeah, we're like a windbreaker of some kind that really will take the wind off of you. Windbreaking. But anyways, on the rifle, I might go shooting this weekend. I got my CSR Wolverine on here, all reflexed out and painted. Problem is, it's got rubber armor over it, so the paint can kind of flake. Oh, magazine, the bolt's closed. Well, I'd be stupid enough to have a bolt in here. I hope not. Let's double check. Okay. Yeah, looks good. The beagle jumped. Oh, yeah, this is the new, my flashlight I had on it, I don't remember what it's called. But I got like a little cheap pigtail mount. Keep it 12 o'clock position. I, experimented with the offhand at the 11 and 1 o'clock. And I don't know, like I feel like it was more in the way. I suppose if you get used to it and train enough, then it's fine. But I don't know, I like it here at the 12 o'clock position. It's pretty bright. So yeah, I mean, I like it. I like it pretty well. I love my setup. Got my Ibis sling. I did not know this. I don't know, some people might know this or not, but on your Magpul flip-up sights, like your regular ones, right? So they flip up. You can flip the peep down for your near and far shots, right? I did not know this. If someone could leave a comment or something, but the whole sight can go down. Both of them. So it looks like that. What is the purpose of that? I mean, is that for like, I don't know, like, maybe I'm missing something, but I thought that was really weird. I was going through an old video with Scooch, and he was talking about that, and I'm like, holy crap. But no, I still like it. It's still doing great. Got the reflex on here. I'm going between this and my 3X a lot, because what I really like to do, I think I mentioned in another video, I want to get a quick detach for both of them. I think for like around the neighborhood, down the street, you know, in the house, I think a red dot's a good way to go. But once you start going out in those more open roads and, you know, the terrain opens up, you go to your 3X or whatever X you have. So, like, I really, for too long, want to get that. A lot of people are saying, oh, you don't need iron sights for redundancy for your reflex. I like redundancy. Yeah, maybe I'll never use it. But, then again, I have a 30-round mag. Maybe I'll never need 30 rounds. But I like to have it just because I can. And it can't hurt things. So I'll keep it. And I thought about moving it, you know, I think when I had my 3X video, my scope is all the way back, and I'd put this up here, but upon thinking about it, I was like, you know, what if I light up my reflex with my 3X? So I did. I marked a space on here. So it would be about, the back part would be right here, and the reticle would be about right here. So I could still use my backup through my 3X. Now, how efficient or effective it is, I don't know, but it's able to do it, so that's nice. And I can see my reticle, the whole inner horseshoe through it, so that's good. So I'm going to keep my backup there, and when I quick detach, I'm going to put my 3X here, or reflex. And it's going to kind of, I like the mobility of it. That way you have the best of both worlds. Some people have like a 3X magnifier they can put behind this, and that's fine, but if you don't have like an EOTech or an ACSS type reticle, you can do, you know, range adjustments, you know, like windage and elevation. I mean, you can do it, right, but you won't have the range estimate on your reticle. That's what I mean. That. So I don't know. I just keep going back and forth between the two. Definitely still like my stock. I don't know if I mentioned this or not. This is actually, I screwed up and didn't realize this till like a couple months ago. This is a commercial stock. This is a mil spec tube. It's a M&P Smith & Wesson Sport 2. It will fit on it. Your commercial stock will fit on it. It works fine. A little bit of wiggle, but less wiggle when you go forward. Here's also something I do, like with a Sharpie. My stock adjustment height, so I marked with a black marker, and I marked another one with a blue marker. So, you know, in case you're wearing, you know, more layers of clothing or whatever, then that's effective. Blue. That's my further back position. I think I like it up on a 3. I'm only like a little over 5'7". I don't have noodly arms or anything like that, so I kind of like to keep it right about there. I know you can ride it all the way in and fire it and be fine, ride it all the way out. For me, I'm a short guy. If I ride the stock all the way back with my grip, place where it is up in the front, it sucks to grab. Anyways, happy post New Year's.